We went to the cinema and we watched Mandalorian and Grogu, and this is our review for the film.
I only hunt Imperial war criminals. I'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
If you have been subscribed to this channel and watched a few of our videos, you will know that I am a huge Star Wars fan. Poppy is a big Star Wars fan too. I've managed to get her love for the franchise up a lot since the beginning and been very excited to see this film. So I will say at the very beginning, just to sort of kind of get a few negatives out the way first, I was left a little bit disappointed by this film because I remember a couple years back them saying something about there'll be a film that ties in all of these shows, all of these Star Wars shows that have happened over the last few years. This film will tie everything together in this big dramatic climax. Didn't really feel like that. It kind of felt like it was a few episodes of Mandalorian stitched together. I was thinking, like, this film's been out a while now. How have I not seen spoilers for it? I think that's mostly because there's not really too much you can spoil in this film. It very much felt like they just had these characters and they kind of wanted to make this big spectacle out of it. And as much as I appreciate that, I think we were all left wanting a tiny bit more.
Yeah.
The first hour of this film was perfect. We enjoyed it so much. The second hour felt like it dragged a little bit. It felt like it was just fight sequence after fight sequence after fight sequence, and as good as the fight sequences were, I wanted a little bit more character work. I wanted a little bit more depth. I wanted some sort of like narrative to be going on here, but it very much felt like, you know, Mando just beat someone, beating the odds and everything, and then all of a sudden he's faced with the next challenge and the next challenge, and it was sort of just fight after fight after fight. And I don't know whether this was scheduling conflicts with Pedro Pascal and not having him available as much to do a lot more like of the slower acting in this. So they had a lot more acting to do with like the stunt double and the person inside the suit. I can't remember his name right now, so forgive me for that. But it very much felt like it was just a lot of fight scenes after another, and that can kind of get a little bit like, you kind of lose focus a little bit, and it's like, it's cool, it looks really good and stuff, but then you're not really feeling attached to it as much.
I've always struggled with fight sequences in films. Like, there are some films that nail that blend of the good choreography, the really cool like shots and stuff. And this film definitely did that. I just think it did it too much. It felt like the film was 70% fight sequences and 10% substance, and like the other 20% was just like Mandalorian and Grogu, which was also great. But the fact that it was 70% fight, I think it was just too much.
Yeah, you expect it from like a Star Wars film. Like, we know that there's going to be fight sequences, and like, it's not the case that we were like, oh, but we didn't want any fighting scenes. Obviously we did. It's a Star Wars film, but there just felt like it was just one after the other, which can lose your focus a lot. But that being said, we are not going to just dwell on negatives here.
Yes.
We just wanted to get them out of the way first, because now we're going to go into the positives, and there were many of these too. And starting off, that title sequence was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Really loved that. I loved the opening credits being played at the start of the film. The cinematography was beautiful with it. The music was great, of course it was. It's Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah, he was like the best part about that film. His music just eats every single
just
time.
An incredible composer. We've also got a vlog that will be coming out on this channel very soon. And we do talk about this film before. Like, the vlog contains us going to the cinema, so go watch that for a little bit more information on us going there to the cinema, what we had to say about it. Yeah, check that out, it'll be out very soon. But yeah, Ludwig Göransson's so good with the music. I really loved the new style that he did. It was gorgeous.
When he got to that moon city.
Yeah, the moon's like, Takari was it? Where Rota was. I loved that. I loved just that it was so Blade Runner vibes, you know, just walking around with Grogu, with the neon lights, that music playing. It was so cool.
Speaking of Rota. I was about to call him Jezza. Jeremy Allen White is one of our favourite people, like, in the industry at the moment. And I don't know how, but I'd forgotten he was in this film. And so when it came up in like, you know, at the very start, I literally just turned with a huge grin to Sam. I was like, oh my God, I forgot. He delivered.
He's great.
Beefy old
Rot of the Hut. Yeah, no, he was such a welcome addition to this film. Yeah, like Poppy said, we're huge fans. Loved The Bear. We loved the Bruce Springsteen film. Loved Iron Claw. He's just such a great actor. And yeah, it was so fun to just hear him. I was like, I wonder how he's going to sound in this. And like, you could so tell it was him. And like, they clearly just changed the pitch of his voice, added that more bassy tone to it. And it was just so fun
having his little Chicago accent.
Yeah. Isn't he from New York?
Oh, was he from New York?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's New York based, but Chicago because of the bear, so easy to get confused.
My apologies. I do understand that it's probably quite annoying if you are from either of those two places.
Yeah, so Poppy apologises.
I do.
We said about the fight sequences, but they were really cool, so we're going to spin that into a positive as well. There were a little bit too many, but they were really cool. We've really enjoyed them.
I'd never seen 3 huts rolling around on the floor together and being like, what's going to happen?
I just didn't have that on my like bingo card for the year, seeing 3 huts rolling around fighting each other, but there you go. I can't say that I'm displeased that I got to see that.
I really enjoyed the fight sequence with the snake.
Yes.
I thought that was really cool. That's the design of that. I don't know if it was a snake. It looked
like a dragon
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
The design of it was really cool and really intimidating. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, and it was like, we got to see a bit of Pedro Pascal without the mask on, which is always good because he's a great actor, so it's good to see his expressions, because I know there was a lot from the season 1 of Mandalorian where everyone was praising how well he was acting in the suit, and I know that there's a lot of time where he's not in the suit these days, but yeah, it was great to see him be like a bigger part of it again.
I saw someone say that it's funny that he just keeps a mustache at all times. Just for himself. Like, he doesn't show his face, but, you know, trim up every day.
Yeah, the humour was really good in this. We found ourselves laughing quite a few times. I think the dynamic between Mandalorian and Grogu works really well with that humour. You'd think it'd get really old. Maybe it has got old for some people, but just the childish humour of what Grogu's getting up to and Mando just being the dad. It hasn't really got old for us yet, I don't think. But yeah, the humour was really good in this. Really enjoyed it. Martin Scorsese was very good.
Yes, he was. He was really funny.
Very much loved his character. Reminded me of the one from Solo that Jon Favreau voiced as well. Poppy pointed that out. She was like, I swear we've seen this character before.
Yeah.
Very similar. Jon Favreau voiced, I think it's the same species in Solo. But yeah, so that was kind of cool to see Martin Scorsese voicing this one. Babu Frick. Well, I don't know if one of them was Babu Frick. I don't think it was, but those little fellas running around, so cute. Very funny as well. Again, see, look, we got simple humour sometimes.
We really do.
Doesn't take a lot. Like, sometimes we'll sit there and analyse a well thought out comedy and we're like, just didn't really find it that funny. And then we'll just sit there laughing at the most stupid shit sometimes. But hey, sometimes it's just good to see the light side of everything, see the humour.
Comedy is subjective.
Yeah. But yeah, and then just Mando and Grogu, it's just great to see the duo back. I really love their dynamic. It's been a really nice welcome addition to the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah.
So those were our thoughts on Mandalorian and Grogu. Mixed bag there. I think we gave the film a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd, just because I love Star Wars. It's great to see something. It's clearly a passion project from these people. Yes, there wasn't much substance there, and it wasn't this big revelation of a film. It didn't change loads, but it was still a lot of fun. It was great to go to the cinema and watch this, and yeah, so overall a positive experience.
Let us know in the comments if there's anything that you liked about the film or didn't like about the film. We love interacting like that. Subscribe if you're new. We will probably be posting a lot more Star Wars content because I believe there's just quite a lot coming out in the coming years and stuff still.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching.